Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is one of the general principles of human behavior, stating that when humans do something, a force called pull acts in relation to the consequences of the work, stimulating and influencing the consequences. Here's a summary of 20 of these. The first key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is that it can become a reality, depending on what you think and think. This means that our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes can affect our behavior, outcomes, and reality. For example, if you have the idea of, "I'm a failure person," it makes your attitude negative and increases your chances of experiencing failure. On the other hand, if you have a positive mindset and attitude of, "I can succeed," it can increase your chances of experiencing success. So, depending on what we think and believe, we can move forward with our lives. This is a very important concept in self-development, and it is important to have positive thoughts and attitudes for a successful life. The second key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is that we act by beliefs and thoughts that exist in our own unconsciousness. What we do on a daily basis is often determined by beliefs and thoughts stored in our unconscious rather than by our conscious thoughts. For example, if you unconsciously believe that, "I am an unhealthy person," it will affect your behavior, such as how you choose to eat or exercise. On the other hand, if you have the belief that, "I am a healthy and strong person," you will have a healthier lifestyle. Therefore, in order to achieve what we want, it is important to first identify the beliefs and thoughts stored in our unconscious, and modify and improve them if necessary. This is possible through introspection and self-development. The third key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is that the image in the heart becomes a reality. In other words, the images and imaginations that we have in our minds are actually realized. This can be achieved by imagining what we want in our minds first, believing in it, and acting in that direction. For example, if we have a positive imagination of our lives, believe it, and act in that direction, it's likely to happen realistically. This is because our brains perceive imagination as reality. This is because our brain does not distinguish between imagination and real experience, but recognizes imagination as reality and determines behavior accordingly. Therefore, we can make it a reality by imagining what we want in our minds first, and believing in it and acting. This is a very important concept in self-improvement, and it is important to have a positive imagination for a successful life. The fourth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is that thank you and positive attitude promote attraction. Appreciation and positive attitude change the perception of what we experience in our lives, and make it easier to achieve what we want in the future. If we are grateful and positive, we can attract more positive experiences. This is because our minds release positive energy. Our minds release the attitudes and feelings we have, and that determines what happens around us. Therefore, we can attract more positive experiences by maintaining gratitude and positive attitudes in our minds. This is possible by being grateful and positive about everything we experience, and releasing positive energy. This has a positive effect on our lives and is one of the important factors to live a successful life. The fifth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is to set goals specifically and focus on them. We need to know exactly what we want and focus on it. If you set a goal specifically, you can achieve it more easily and use the law of attraction more effectively. For example, the goal of, "I want to make money," is too common, and to achieve this, you need to set more specific goals. Instead, you can set goals such as, starting a new business to earn $100,000 in 6 months. By setting these goals, you can make more specific plans and focus on efforts and actions to achieve them. By setting goals specifically and focusing on them, we can make more effective use of the law of attraction. Our minds release more energy by focusing on what we want, and it helps us achieve what we want more easily. This is one of the important steps to achieve what we want in our lives. The sixth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, don't be afraid of failure. Failure is something that everyone goes through, and we can learn and grow from it. Therefore, we should not be afraid of failure. Fear of failure can lead to anxiety, distrust, and stress, and negatively affect our minds. We should instead have the confidence to embrace failure, learn from it, and try again. We can learn from failure and achieve better results based on it. Using the law of attraction, we can go beyond failure. By not being afraid of failure, instead finding what to learn from failure, and maintaining positive energy in our minds, we can achieve successful results. In this way, we can adjust our minds to achieve our goals. The seventh key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is to be positive about your thoughts and words. We have a great influence on how the energy from our thoughts and words attracts what we want. Therefore, we must keep our thoughts and words positive. When we release negative energy into our thoughts and words, our minds are also negatively affected. This can be an obstacle to attracting what we want. We can instead use positive thoughts and words to keep our minds positive. When our minds give off positive energy, it helps us attract what we want. For example, if the idea of, "I can't," comes into our minds, we have to translate it into positive thinking. Turning to positive thoughts like, "I have a lot to try and learn, so I can grow up to be a better person," our minds give off more positive energy. In this way, we can use the law of attraction more effectively by keeping our thoughts and words positive. When our minds give off positive energy, it helps us attract what we want more easily. The eighth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is to thank you and say blessings. We can give off more positive energy by focusing on what we are thankful for and blessed with. This plays a very important role in the law of attraction. We can often miss or ignore what we have. But by expressing gratitude and blessings, we can focus on what we have. By doing so, we can make more effective use of the law of attraction. Our appreciation and blessing also help us keep our minds positive. When our minds give off positive energy, it helps us attract what we want. Also, by expressing our gratitude and blessings, we can build more positive relationships with the people around us. For example, by saying, "Thank you," or, "I think I'm blessed," we focus on what we have. It helps us pull what we want. Also, when our minds release positive energy, the people around us feel more positive energy. The ninth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is to visualize your goals. In the law of attraction, it is very important to visualize a goal and imagine that it has already been achieved. By doing this, we can pull what we want faster. When we visualize our goals in our heads, our minds focus on achieving them. This concentration is very important to attract what we want. Also, by imagining a situation in which we have already achieved our goals, we can gain greater confidence and energy to make it a reality. Visualizing goals is also very important for our brains. The brain remembers more about images. Therefore, if we visualize and image our goals, our brains can remember them more easily and better devise strategies to achieve them. We can use several methods to visualize our goals. For example, we can write down our goals, draw them, imagine them, and describe the feelings that we feel in that situation. Using these methods, we can make our goals more vivid and realistic. The 10th key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is to make a certain plan of action to achieve your goals. It's not enough to set goals and visualize them. We need to develop a certain action plan that is necessary to achieve that goal. In order for us to achieve our goals, we need to come up with a concrete and realistic action plans. This plan should include what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and when we're going to do it. In addition, the plan should also consider what resources we need to achieve our goals. For example, if we want to start exercising to improve our health, we need to make a certain action plan. The plan should consider what exercise to do, when to exercise, what equipment or tools to use, and how to start exercising. Making these plans makes it easier for us to take the first step toward achieving our goals. Planning a certain action plan is very important to our goal. This plan is very important for our brain, too. Our brains work more effectively when we know what to do, when to do, and how to do it specifically to achieve our goals. Therefore, we need to make a certain plan of action to achieve our goals. The 11th key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, do your best to get the best results. We have to do our best to succeed. Many people feel limited in their abilities or are obsessed with negative thoughts, limiting their possibilities. But according to the law of attraction, in order for us to achieve our goal, we must ask for our best and do our best. If we do our best, it provides the best opportunity to show our abilities. Also, our efforts are more likely to produce more effective and positive results. If we do our best, there is a possibility of failure, but that failure will provide us with greater opportunities for growth. Doing our best gives us the courage to challenge ourselves without fear, even in challenges. When we do our best, we experience greater achievements and feel greater satisfaction and accomplishment. Therefore, we must ask ourselves for the best, and do our best. Doing your best is the surest and most effective way to get the results we want. The 12th key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is believe in the goal. It emphasizes that in order to achieve successful results, you must first trust your goals. What we believe determines how we behave. If we do not believe in a goal, we will no longer pursue it. If we believe in a goal, we will strive and sacrifice for it. Believing in a goal is like having confidence in what you are given. If we believe in a goal, we will believe that we have the ability and the resources to achieve that goal. This allows us to handle things with more confidence and maintain confidence in the face of more challenges. Believing in goals is also what we have confidence in the future. We strive to achieve our goals because we believe in what we will achieve in the future. This allows us to create a better future, giving us confidence and hope. Therefore, we have to believe in the goal. Believing in our goals gives us hope and confidence for our future, and plays an important role in achieving the results we want. Believing in goals helps us to follow the laws of attraction and to maximize our potential. The 13th core of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is be professional. This highlights the importance of having expertise in order to achieve the results we want. Our expertise means that we have a high level of knowledge, skills, experience, etc. In some areas, people with expertise perform at a high level in the field, and tend to be respected and trusted by others. If we have expertise, we can handle things with confidence. In addition, professionalism indicates that we have the ability to achieve high levels of results in the field we want. So it allows us to have better opportunities. Professionalism also gives us the ability we need to achieve our goals. If we have expertise in a particular area, it will be easier to achieve our goals in that area. In addition, we will be able to obtain the resources and tools we need to achieve our goals more easily. Therefore, we need to have expertise. If we have expertise, we can perform at a high level in the areas we want, and we can gain more confidence and opportunity. In addition, if we have expertise, we will be able to obtain the capabilities and resources we need to achieve our goals more easily. Joseph Murphy's 14th core of the law of attraction is, set goals and drive them. This highlights the importance of setting goals and driving them forward in order to achieve what we want. When we set goals, we can clearly identify what we want. This helps us move in a better direction. Also, by setting goals, we can share with others what we are trying to achieve. It allows us to get support and motivation from others. Setting a goal is easier than driving it. But moving forward requires more effort and time. We may have to put other things behind us or give up while we pursue our goals. But these sacrifices and efforts are necessary to achieve the goals we are trying to achieve. If we set goals and pursue them, we can live a better life. By setting goals and pushing them forward, we can achieve bigger goals. Also, driving our goals helps us improve and grow more ourselves. Therefore, we must set and pursue goals. When we set goals, we can move in a better direction. Also, we can get better results by pushing ahead with our goals. Driving goals requires effort and sacrifice, but that is what we need to achieve our goals. The 15th core of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, keep your thoughts positive. This highlights how we think influences our behavior and outcomes. If we keep our thoughts positive, we can have more confidence and positive energy. When our minds are in a positive state, we can be more creative and come up with new ideas. Also, we can solve problems while maintaining a positive mind even when we face failures or difficulties. But if we keep our thoughts negative, we doubt ourselves. We lose confidence and feel fear and anxiety. These negative thoughts can negatively affect our behavior and results. Therefore, we should keep our thoughts positive. If we have positive thoughts, we can work with greater confidence and energy. Also, we can solve problems while maintaining a positive mind even when facing difficulties. This positive mind can have a positive effect on our behavior and results. The sixth key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, set your goals clearly. This highlights that we can achieve more effectively when we have clear goals. If we have a clear goal, we can try to achieve that goal. Setting goals provides us with direction and motivation for our goals. If the goal is clear, we can make a plan to achieve it, and we can achieve it step by step according to the plan. In addition, setting goals clearly helps our unconscious mind to recognize them. Our unconscious minds have a great influence on our actions and outcomes, so unconscious recognition of a goal can help us achieve that goal. Finally, setting goals makes us feel a sense of accomplishment. When we achieve a goal, we can set new goals and continue to develop while feeling that sense of accomplishment. Therefore, setting goals clearly helps us achieve a high level of performance that we can achieve, and helps us develop with greater confidence and sense of accomplishment. The seventh key point of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, act to achieve your goals. This emphasizes that we must actually take action in order to achieve our goals. Setting goals and planning are important, but they are not enough. Indeed, we must take action to achieve our goals. In order for us to achieve our goals, we have to execute our plans, and we have to actually do our work. Also, there is a possibility that we will fail while taking action. But failure is just failure, and there's a lot to learn from it. Don't be afraid of failure, but try to learn from it and grow. In addition, our attitude and state of mind are important as we take action to achieve our goals. In order for us to achieve our goals, we need a positive attitude, confidence, patience, commitment, etc. These factors can help us achieve our goals, keeping us strong when we encounter difficulties in achieving them. Therefore, in order to achieve the goal, you need to plan and actually take action. We can achieve our goals while maintaining a positive attitude and state of mind without fear of failure. Through these behaviors and attitudes, we can achieve better results and develop with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is a theory of how individual attitudes and actions attract results. These theories are used as a kind of self-improvement tool. Therefore, attraction can be improved through experience or training. For example, if a person who doesn't like sports finds a way to enjoy them, he or she can attract the body or health he or she wants. This is an experience that improves attraction. In addition, attraction can be improved by setting clear goals and planning. Without goals and plans, attractions are likely to not occur. If you experience attraction as you set goals and plans and achieve them, personal attraction can improve. Also, developing a positive self-image and confidence in yourself is one of the ways to improve attraction. The higher your self-image and self-confidence, the stronger your ability to achieve your desired goals and your faith in yourself. Therefore, this self-image and confidence training can improve attraction. Overall, attraction can be improved through experience and training. Developing clear goals and plans, positive self-image and confidence is one of the ways to improve attraction. The 19th content of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is, it's reinforced when you have a positive idea of what you're attracting. This means that according to the law of attraction, when we want to attract an object, having positive thoughts about that object can further strengthen the attraction. We can change the way we think about the object we want to attract according to our mind and attitude. This allows you to try to have positive thoughts about what you want to attract. This is one example of how the law of attraction, reality follows as the mind leads. If we have negative thoughts about an object, it is likely to have negative consequences in attracting that object. Therefore, we should try to have positive thoughts about the object we want to attract. Through this, we can strengthen the power of our attraction, which makes us more likely to achieve our goals. The 20th content of Joseph Murphy's law of attraction states, the law of attraction does not work only with simple positive thoughts. It requires active action and effort. In other words, the law of attraction means that when we want to attract an object, we don't just pull it with positive thoughts, but we need active action and effort. The law of attraction is that it is important to have positive thoughts about the object you want to attract. and to make active actions and efforts toward that object. These efforts can strengthen attraction and help us achieve what we want. Therefore, in order to achieve success using the law of attraction, it is important to keep in mind that simple positive thinking is not enough, but active action and effort are required. Joseph Murphy's law of attraction is that we can achieve what we want if we have positive thoughts, if we take active action and effort. However, the law of attraction is not a simple magical solution, and it requires effort and time. Therefore, if we think positively about the object we want to attract, and at the same time, we will be able to achieve what we want by putting in active action and effort and perseverance.